Hello everyone, this is Roxy509. Welcome back to Burial at Sea, episode 1. Last time, we got ourselves the Old Man Winter plasmid and managed to make our way to the bathysphere leading to Housewares. In this part, we're going to be leaving Fontaine's department store and heading on over to the next destination and final destination of episode 1, Housewares. Just as a heads up, this is a point of no return. Once you go to Housewares, you cannot go back, to my knowledge. And just to make sure you have 12 audio diaries. Last part I accidentally said 11. I forgot about the one that you get on Market Street at the beginning of the game. So you should have 12 audio diaries at this point if you're going after all the audio diaries. I have all the audio diaries, so we do not need to worry. So, let's go. So, leave the area.
Something about you doesn't sit right.
Yes?
Wouldn't peg you as the rapture type. Not even a little.
If you mean I have no interest in joining the Andrew Ryan Book Club, you'd be right. Just another set of fanatics with a different set of books.
I gamble.
What?
You asked me how I lost Sally. I gamble. Took her somewhere kids got no business being. I was winning. In a place like that, you don't let a kid out of your sight.
But you did.
Yeah, and here we are. But the million-dollar question is, what's she to you?
I have an interest in reuniting you with her. Isn't that reason enough?
Still doesn't feel quite right, if you ask me, Elizabeth.
Let's hope
But
Colin
that's
was on the
me.
level when he said this is where we'd find Sally.
I can only imagine what they would do with a child in a place like this.
Cohen's halfway to Splicetown. Probably thought putting a child in prison would be high art.
The sooner we find her, the better.
Yeah, that sounds like something Cohen would do.
Papa's got all sorts of plans.
Sally, come out of there.
I can't see her.
What are you doing?
This is a schematic for the venting system. It shows there are more vents like this one in electronics, the bistro, returns, the book department, and the appliance show floor.
So?
If she's in there are only 6 vents she can come out of. And now there are 5. All these vents are connected to the central heating unit. If we close them off and turn the heat up, she'll be forced out through the central exhaust. It's the only exit.
You want to burn her alive?
No, we just make it hot enough to flush her out.
Can't do that.
Look, either we find her, or one of those splicers will.
All right. Where are the other vents?
Up ahead.
So, we have to close all the vents in order to flush Sally out. This doesn't seem ethical in the slightest. Oh, banana. Cereal box, nothing inside it. What about the corpse? Nothing inside it. Lockpick. I don't think there's anything left in the game that requires me to get, to open up a lockpick. I think the last couple of audio diaries are pretty much, accounted for. Alright. Desk, nothing. Casket, nothing. Desk, nothing. Now, I'm curious, can I return back to where I came? No. Okay, it was a one-way trip. I was correct. It's the BioShock 2 approach. Ugh. Hate that. Right, hairpin lock.
No problem. Ready.
All right.
Come on, love.
Oh, Mickey just wants to give you a little squeeze. You don't want to disappoint your old uncle now, do you?
You come out of there! Ain't no fair keeping that tasty atom locked up in your stomach. Ain't no fair.
Quiet, you yegg. She comes out for the honey, not the vinegar.
And I come out to play.
What's mine stays mine.
Come on, take out the Wintery Splicer. You all suck! All of you!
Found ammo.
Thank you. There we go.
Close these vents.
Yeah, we'll close them in due time. For right now, I'll grab the lockpick. And here we have our first audio diary of Housewares. There are 5 total left in the game, and it is by Dirt Unger.
Future, huh? Yeah, that kid got hold of that damn radar range last night. Started trying it out on everything. Apples, marshmallows, spoons. Had himself a fine time until our Pekingese stepped in the way. And for some reason, I'm the one in touch with the wife. Well, I locked the damn thing up. Oh, so don't forget the code. It's 3958.
3958. Keep that in mind. That's a code inside the bistro. But first things first, let's close our first vent.
2 down. Where to now?
Well, we go to right here, because look at right here. There is nothing but electricity everywhere. Well, with Old Man Winter, we have nothing but ice now. Tommy gun ammo, but more importantly, Bucking Bronco. With that. Oh no. Ah!
Last time you'll see.
I'll try to keep you soft. Watch yourself up. You need this.
Thanks!
Yes, I do. There we go. I hate those frosty splicers. If they were in the original game, that would just be hell. But luckily now, we have all 5 of the plasmids. And really, the only one that's new is Old Man Winter. In fact, I don't think we need Old Man... No, we need Old Man Winter for one more thing. This is your hint that Bucking Bronco is in the area. Yeah, kind of obvious, don't you think? All right, I don't think there's anything left. Oh, there was a splicer I missed. All right, now what I hear are
Go on without me.
vending machines. And I see vending machines. They're right next to me. Right? There we go. Circus of Values. Alright, and now... Seriously, that's a pretty good price for Tommy Gun ammunition. So, our first location that we're gonna go to is the Bistro, where we have the code to the door for the radar range.
Oh, sorry, honey. I have been in the weeds this entire shift. Oh, That's just terrific. Oh, the two of you. Oh, and a doctor, no less. Now you be sure to bring me some pictures of you in the gap. What was that? Stay away from me! I'm the only way. The only way. Don't go when you're hurt. Don't think about touching my sweetie.
That plasmid works very well when you kill your possessed person. Candy bar, some money, moldy food. Geez, how long have they been down here? I mean, I know that they've been down here for a while. It's implied that they have been, but you're never given an actual date of when, at least to my knowledge, you're not given an actual date of when Fontaine was shot up. You just know that it happened inside this year. All right.
What am I supposed to do now?
Listen,
Okay.
Let you and me talk.
There we go. But here's our audio diary of the Bistro by Shirley Warmrock.
There are millions of bacteria in each drop of saliva. Did he brush his teeth?
What is that thing in there?
It's a radar range. Never could figure out if the thing's designed to cook a turkey or a splicer.
Damn door's got a key code lock. No way to get in without knowing what it is.
Do it.
On it.
Well, luckily we know what it is. Basically what that lady was talking about before we so rudely interrupted her was that she
Halfway there.
went on a date with somebody and it resulted in there being a whole mess of germs and she's a germaphobe, you know, that sort of thing.
15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to real life.
Okay, I can hear them, but I can't see them. So what was the code again? Let us check real quick, because Roxas has forgotten the code. 3956? Please note I'm looking at this on a tiny screen. I think it's 3956. Oh, it's 3958. So, let's grab the radar range. Amazing.
do it.
Pretty handy, this radar range. An interesting new weapon for Rapture. I think this was actually a thing that was in the 60s. Like, they would have microwave guns back when the microwave was still being invented. So I think this is actually a thing that somebody made at one point. Like, but it was more purely based on science fiction. So, Now that we've closed the vent in the bistro and we have ourselves our new radar range, let us head on out. Go, my splicer, go! Good old radar range. And cook and serve. That's for killing 5 people with the radar range. Pretty damn handy, if I do say so myself. It's kind of like the laser we get from BioShock 2 Minerva's Den, only a lot more useful. It's always no refunds, no returns with you. But now let us head on over to our next destination, which should be to returns, I believe. Which, if we go over this way, somebody was playing with a radar range. That wasn't me. That's disturbing. Cycle the airlock. Waiting! My favorite!
Elizabeth!
Okay. It's not working! Where is she?
Come on. My baby needs you. Get out of there. What's wrong with you? Ain't you got no heart? You left me.
Radar range, radar range. But first things first, before we go to Bridal, there is something that can use lock picks. My mistake. I guess I was wrong on that. So, Elizabeth.
Done.
Open up the safe. Get a small gold bar if Elizabeth will move. And we need to find a bandito because we can get ourselves an upgrade to the radar range. I want to spend this money now before I get myself killed. Oh, there's a gene bank. You can buy Bronco Aid. Has the ability to change floating effects from one enemy to others. We could also buy the Shock Jockey Bounce, but I don't want to do that. I want to go to the Bandito, which is over this way. Bandito! Acceleration mod. It increases damage by 25%. Causes the radar range to also slow enemies down. Well, we're gonna just cook them. As such. Oh, Bandito. You're so deliciously racist. Then again, I'm not offended and I'm half Mexican. I don't look the part, though. Definitely don't look half Mexican. That's quite certain. I'm also a terrible Mexican because I can't speak Spanish. But I swear I am. Why did I get on this tangent again? When I should be going to customers. Yes, I know, it's in customer service. But we have a audio diary by Yi Shuchong.
Observation number 17 regarding unknown phenomena. Phenomena presents is odd shimmer through which is observed what? Men in strange hats, women in large dresses, buildings that float. Is phenomena window to other space? Other time? What was it Einstein said? The only reason for time is so not everything happen at once.
Seems Shucheng's already caught on what tears are, but let us close this vent,
Okay, next one.
which is inside of the bookstore. But first things first, we're gonna head off to Bridal after cooking you.
What exactly were they trying to keep out?
Something worse than them. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay, I guess I was wrong. You do require picks for something else.
Think you can pick this?
Sup?
Seems easy enough.
Oh, isn't everything just wonderful?
There you go.
The food, the band. Even your parents are behaving.
Careful. They don't look friendly.
Really? You mean it? I tried so hard to reduce to fit into this gown. I just wanted to look beautiful for you. I knew right away, silly. Right there at the Cashmere. You were sitting with that horrible girl. What was her name? And I said to myself, soon you'll be sitting with me.
Well then. But we got some gear here. Surprise element. Bullets have 50% chance to do fire, electric, or ice damage. This is a godsend and way better than Evil Eye. Because sometimes it freezes enemies.
Police station. Do what I say.
And we got an audio diary by Edith Crayshaw.
Why can't Franklin read quietly in a corner like I did as a child? Careless. Not a single thought to where an accident might leave us. Dr. Wortham prescribed a plasmid. A mother's little helper to keep me sharp.
I don't know if she was dangerous or just insane.
Next time, I'll be sure to ask.
She shot at me. So yeah, interestingly enough, if you kill her before then, Elizabeth will still end up reprimanding you for killing her.
Is that
Radar range. Ah.
Keep your eyes open.
Lost all my money, but I killed the Frosty Splicer.
Wake up, son. You worry me when you sleep so deeply. Won't have any horseplay.
All right. So there we go. Deals with that. Now we go into the bookstore, where our next little escapade will commence. Pull out the trusty radar range. Oh, loading screen Y.
Listen, honey. You know there's rats in there. The size of ponies.
God knows how I've tried with you.
Radar range, I love you. Why didn't I use you so much more inside of my test playthrough?
There you go.
Frosty Splicer had a lockpick and some health on him, but I can get myself some health kits. And now there's only one audio diary that is left inside the game for Burial at Sea Episode 1. So we are just about done with all the collectibles. We have all the weapons, we have everything else. So all we need to do is close this vent right here.
should be one more.
And there is a moth in my room, in my vicinity, which I do not like.
Open it.
Done.
Come with me, Mr. Samurai. We go to hunt splicers. 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 You and your Bushido ways shall help me cleanse Rapture. I sound insane. I need more radar range stuff. How much money do I have? I have $12. I have enough for radar range stuff. Is he fighting? That's it. We're bringing out the hand cannon. Okay, now I've got enough for radar range ammunition. Don't know what happened to my samurai. I think he went off somewhere else and ended up starting to fight people.